Good morning, good afternoon, and in case I don't see you, good evening. So today we're going to talk about constipation. Where does constipation come from? Most people say, or most doctors, or most channels of communication say, constipation comes from lack of fiber. Well, I don't totally agree because sometimes that's not it. A lot of people will take water or they will take aloe vera, they'll take all kinds of things, but they still constipated. In my case, let's talk about my case, for example, why I don't believe that constipation is a total lack of fiber, because I was born constipated. So when I was in the womb of my mother got hit by a bull. That's right, a bull lifted up in the air, and it caused for me to be born 1 month earlier. I wasn't supposed to be born on the month that I was born. And so all my life I have suffered with that. And so I seek so much help everywhere. First of all, of course, pharmaceuticals. Second, nutraceuticals. And then the third channel that I used is like, hey, well, let me go find some guru that can get rid of this trauma. Why? Because it says that it's a real energetic shock. So, okay, well, I asked ChatGPT what would happen. I gave my case, and then it says, well, it's a shared nervous system experience. So the baby absorbs that emotional frequency, cortisol and stress hormones flood the shared system. The baby may develop primordial sense of fear or not safe in this world. Maybe. This early programming can manifest a tight, contracted body, including the colon, difficulty letting go, physically and emotionally, chronic tension in the gut. Something to think about. Energetic shock, energetic impact of the trauma, the bull's force, the mother fear, and the emergency birth could imprint in the baby's root as sacral chakras, which governs safety and survival. Very important, because safety and survival, it comes from the roots of digestion, elimination, and emotion. So that's the sacral. So many different things, could be the culprit. Okay, how about this one? At a soul level, okay, I'm not going to tell you like premature birth stress, the colon may not be fully mature, possibility, 8 months is pretty much done. But the soul interpretation is that the baby may choose or agree to experience early trauma to help awaken strength and resilience of purpose. That sounds like very far out there, but that's okay. I also agree with that too, because I totally believe that we are responsible for everything that happens to us. We create it, we choose it, even before we arrive into this planet. And so what do? I usually seek for either people who are shamans or people who knows about these at a soul level, heal that. And I have encountered many people, and many people gave me promise only to agree to, no, it doesn't work either, because ultimately I have to do the work. And ultimately you have to use what's on earth, what's here, that I can actually help ease or release some of that stuff. So the trauma is still there, I can tell you that. And so fiber, no, it doesn't really work. It doesn't. I can't take all the fiber in the world. It doesn't help. All it gives me is a lot of gas. So it does not work. Therapy, talking to people about it, it doesn't work, because you know what? All you're doing is talking about it. Is just reinforcing the challenge. And so, but what I tell you, what works, what definitely works, is something that I found through one of my family members. In fact, my mother, she used to do this for us all the time when we were children, especially for me, because I was born already with a big challenge releasing, even when I was a baby. So it has been said before that the food has a correlation in our body. So take, for example, you take a walnut, right? A walnut in this little case resembles the brain. So here's like, it would look like, all kinds of little things over there. And if you take say for example, you cut a carrot and you look on the inside, they have been told us that it resembles the iris in your eyes. So many things, in truth, they do have a little bit of resemblance: tomatoes, apples, all kinds of things. And I truly believe in that. Nature it works symbiotically with the humanity in all kinds, or life itself. right? So I found this right here, which is basically a very fibrous thing in the market that you can use to treat constipation. And this thing right here, when you put them all together, it really resembles the colon. So this looks like, for example, will be like a healthy colon. Everything is like, you know, in little chunks. There's nothing on the outside. Is perfect. But you look at this, you know, this has been attacked. This looks like an unhealthy colon. So if you are constipated all the time and you're not able to release, eventually you're creating polyps in your body, which it's even worsen the challenge, right? Leaky gut and all kinds of things. So what to do is definitely not this, definitely not this, definitely not what you think that is like, okay, I'm gonna eat a bunch of fiber. It doesn't work that way. Sometimes you have to find things that really work. And I tell you, for me, nothing has worked. I have tried almost everything until I try this. So basically the combination of this tamarind and plus this right here, which is flax seeds, it creates something really wonderful to release without pain. I have tried Epsom salt with water, which is very highly toxic, but it makes you go. But you are like this all the time. Whereas this, you take it and within minutes, you're releasing without pain, without grabbing yourself hard, without creating a hernia inside your body. So this really works. And so if you want to know more, please make a comment on this video and I will give you the entire way how to do it, how to take it, and what works and what doesn't work. So let's chat, because I am really interested in for you to heal one of the elimination channels, right? What we have been taught that 4 different channels to eliminate waste from our body. Number 1 is defecation. And if your colon is clogged, believe me, a lot of toxicity is being built up in there. Second, urination. If you're not urinating, backtrack a little bit. It says, they say increase fiber and hydration. So just to let you know, it's not just that. Sometimes you have to look deep. Like me, I had to look deep, which is the trauma. Where did that come from? Okay. A second thing is urination. Urination. So if you're not urinating, you need to drink more water, and that definitely will help you eliminate through urination. And then the third one is respiration. Most of us are holding our breath. Even me right now, you know, I'm talking to you and I'm holding kind of my breath. But it's very important to every once in a while just take a deep breath. And the perfect way to take a deep breath is fill up your stomach or this rib cage area, like if you're filling up a balloon. So say, for example, you go like this, hold it, that's the proper way of breathing. So if you ever seen a child or a little puppy dog, they always go like, observe. Most people do this. That's not how properly you do the respiration. Fourth channel is perspiration. So if you're not exercising, you live a sedentary life and you're sitting and you're not out there or you're not inside of a infrared sauna, you are not perspiring. Some people cannot perspire. So those are your 4 channels. So if one is not working, we have to strengthen the other. For me, I want them all working because I want to be in top tip shape, health. I want to have the energy. I want to be out there, even though I do. You cannot tell because I am like this all the time. But every once in a while, I need to really practice what I preach. Breathe more, okay? So very important. You want to know more about this video? Let me know. Put it on the comment, and I promise you, I am going to show you. I'm going to give you the recipe. I'm going to put it right there so you too can heal your body. Thank you for watching. This is your flexitarian friend, Jay Tanti. Until then, have a happy, healthy, and wealthy day. That's right. Let's get rid of constipation now.